Hello everyone, it's Grumpy Gamer. Welcome to FTL, Faster Than Light. I'm going to give this game a try. I've already done a tutorial and I've already played the game a few tries. The game's hard to describe, so it's easier just to go ahead and get started. But here's like the main screen. You can't do too much here. They're just showing you what you have. They're not giving you the ability to change anything. But our ship's called the Kestrel. We could change the name of that, but yeah, I'm fine with that. And here we got crew members. I actually do like to rename them a little bit. I'll name him Sulu. He's going to be the helmsman. And I just like to rename them just to make it easier to remember who does what. Well, basically, as they perform a task, they level up at it. So I want to name him so I can remember that mostly he's going to be the helmsman, so that levels up faster than everything else. And this guy will be Worf. Somebody who's a Star Trek fan probably tell me I spelled that wrong, but I'm okay with it. Okay. And now the final guy, we'll name him Scotty. Now your crew members. Well, actually, let me explain a little bit more about how this game, what this game's like. Or so people are comparing it to a rogue type game, I guess, because it's semi-turn based. It's part real time, part turn based. Basically, you got to pause it and give guys orders, and then you unpause it, and then they carry it out. But it's a ship combat game mostly. Well, let's go ahead and get started. It'd be easier just to show you than to explain too much of it. Okay, basically this tells us the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: if fire is spreading, consider opening airlocks and doors to vent oxygen from parts of your ship. Fire is quickly extinguished without O2. Okay, so here's our crew. Now, there's 3 of them. Now, as I hover over here, you can also see them highlight on this side and vice versa. So, Sulu's final where he's at, he's at the helm. Worf, I'm going to move him to the shield room, or no, sorry, that's the engines. Weapons. Alright. Now this is Scotty. We'll move him to the engine room. Now see, our ship has different systems. We got the helm right here. Here we have sensors that lets us see what's going on inside our ship. We got door controls. We can open doors, like watch this. I just opened that door and you can see as it turned pink or kind of reddish. That means we sucked the air out of there. So when a room's pink like that, it means there's no oxygen or very little. And here's our other systems. We got the med bay. If I put a guy in there, he heals over time. Here we got our shields. If I put a guy in there, I think it just makes your shields work a little better. This is the weapon control. Same thing. Put a guy in charge of weapon control. It makes your weapons work a little better. Here we got engine room and then oxygen. Okay, so let's go ahead and, well, let me show you this. Show you some of this first. What all this is. Up here's your hull. It's basically the hit points of your ship. It goes down to 0. It's game over. This game has permadeath. Ship gets blown up. It's game over. You start over. Now, it seems to me on this game, I've played it several times. I didn't ever get very far, and I don't think I was doing a horrible job at the strategy. It's a ton of randomness. You might lose this game on the very first battle you fight, or you might get to the 10th or 15th battle, but you got to score, and I guess basically you're just trying to see how high of a score you can get. Unless you put this game on easy, I'm not sure if you can even finish it, because it's pretty tough. Okay, now down here, up here, I'm sorry, yeah, down here is our reactor. These are our systems right here, like here's shields, engines, oxygen, med bay, and weapons. Now if I put a point into engines, you can see my reactor level drop. I'll let you see that again. And so basically it's like Star Trek on this aspect, where you're kind of managing your systems, powering this up so that you can, or powering this down so that you can power something else up. Now all these systems right here take energy, so you got to watch out for that. Over here on the right we got subsystems. They don't require any energy, but they're just kind of minor things. First of all, we got the piloting system, and then we got the sensor system, is basically security cameras on the ship, and then we got the door control. Now I can manually open and close one of these doors. This thing has to be operational for me to do that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do a jump. Now here's the galaxy map. This thing's created at random every time. So we got a distress call. We go there. It's completely random. You could start this game off in a nebula. You could start it off in all different kinds of sectors. Okay, these guys are emitting a distress signal and they want some fuel. I'll go ahead and give them the fuel. And in return they give me 19 scrap. And by the way, I forgot to mention this one too. We can click here on the ship and then we can see we can level up everything right here. So right here I can level up my reactor, and I'm actually going to do that. And so that gives me 1 extra energy point to spend. I need 3 extra points because if you look right here, this is my weapon system. I don't have it powered up right now, but if I did, it would take up all 3 points. So it was important that I put 1 point in that. But anyway, oh, we got a store. Actually, no point in going to there. I don't have enough money to buy anything. Okay, you recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. And I could buy a slave from him. Very expensive, costs 45 scrap. So I'm going to go ahead and attack him. Okay. The first thing I always do at the start of a battle is I pause it, power up my weapons. And you got a missile right here and a laser here. The missile, if you look at this green thing around him, he's got a shield. If I fire a laser, the shield will absorb it and I won't do any damage. Missiles automatically penetrate shields, so what I actually have to do is target his shield. That's his shield control right here. I have to target it with my missile, and actually won't even bother with the laser. It won't do anything until that system's down. Now, if you look right here, we got a red bar. We got to wait for that to charge up before it actually fire. He's firing at me. He missed, and I missed. So round 1, nothing happened. Well, like I said, this game's got it's got a lot of randomness to it. So, oh, I did hurt his shield. I wonder if I fire my laser, will it lower his shield? I never tried that. I'm just going to target both weapons onto there and see what happens. Oh wow, I should have done it earlier. Okay, the lasers, I just discovered that, but the lasers, they can't penetrate the shield, but they do weaken it. So obviously, apparently I do want to fire both weapons at that ship at the same time. Oh, that's cool. I got a direct hit on his shield control. We'll hit it again. This is actually my second attempt at the LP. First time I died in the very first battle. It's just random luck. If they hit the wrong system on the ship, you can be screwed. This time through, I didn't take any damage, and I did nothing differently. So, okay, so now we can do another jump. We got 30 scrap. We'll just save that. It's not really enough to do anything with. But yeah, my ship took no damage. Let's move on. These are nebulas. Nebulas have advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is it slows down I'm actually being chased. You'll see here in a minute probably, but nebulas help you escape better. But your sensors don't work in nebulas. Your scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories all standing still and empty, no life signs detected. So basically, there's nothing we can do there, we just jump again. Now this time we got a store. I'm not going to quite go there yet, I'm going to go here first, see if we can get a little more money before we go to the store. A strange vessel approaches, a digital message appears on your view screen. This is an automated merchant. Refill the vessel with fuel, and and it will supply you with drones. So I can turn my fuel into drone parts, and I'm not going to do that. Well, okay, yeah, here you can see here's the rebel fleet. I want to stay out of this area. If I get in this area, it's pretty much almost game over. So the ships in the enemy fleet, they're a lot tougher than the regular fleets you fight. But I do want to try to stay in the sector as long as possible, just to get loot and level up my stuff. Okay, it's another unmanned ship patrols this area. You prepare the ship for combat. Okay, now they're powering up their drive. They're trying to get away, and they're going to warn the fleet of my position. So I want to try to take out his shields as quick as possible, and then I'll aim for his something else. I'm not sure what, but probably the pilot seat. I believe if you take out the pilot, he won't be able to jump. Oh, that wasn't too bad. It looks like I took him out in the first shot. There's the pilot. After a little while, you get these icons memorized. It makes it a little easier. Ouch. I took a direct hit on my engine, so we'll send a guy there to help fix that. So I got him. Yay. Their ship breaks apart and you feel relief and the knowledge that you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. I got 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 8 scrap. And so now I'm just going to wait for these some of these systems to be repaired. We can send Scotty to repair bay. As you can see, he took a little bit of damage. And Worf, will send him back to weapon control. Scotty, he's healed up already. We'll send him back to here. And we'll do another jump. Now you gotta watch this. They're catching up slowly but surely. But I'll jump to here. I want to stay near this exit. Basically, it's sort of like a wormhole. It's gonna let me jump to the next sector. We see a pirate. We'll attack the pirate. And so basically, there's not a whole, like I said, there's not a whole lot of strategy. You just take out his shields and then go from there. I basically do shield, then weapons, then engine. You can mix it up a little bit. If you notice right there, I can't see inside of a ship. If I upgrade my sensors, I will be able to see inside of a ship. And what may be a viable strategy is to aim for whatever compartments his crew's in. So his shield's down. So now you just sit here and wait for a minute. Oh, look, I need to send a guy to the med bay. We will send... Let's send Scotty over there. They'll automatically repair whatever room they're in. So as you can see, I am almost out of missiles. I got 1 left. What am I going to take out? We will take out his weapons. And Worf, I'm going to send him to repair the cameras. Oh, that ship's down. So I get 2 missiles, 1 drone, 11 scrap. And then when they're gone, the people are appreciative. They give me another missile, another drone part, and 10 more scrap. But I need to find a store pretty quickly. I need to buy more missiles. Maybe repair my hull. But like I said earlier, I've played this game many times already now. Sometimes I last 5 minutes, sometimes I last an hour, but it's just, honestly, it's random. It's a fun game, but it's, I don't know if I can get to that store in time. That's the bad thing too, is these stores, you don't know where they're at until you find them, so you can kind of be screwed. Let's see, let's visit here. It's an unvisited location. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. Okay, so we gotta fight him. Okay, now they're powering up their FTL. They're gonna try to leave. We'll aim for their shields again. Now if you look up here, it says evade 20%. I have a 20% chance of evading any attack that comes at my way. And the way you raise that is by pilot, or by having a pilot, and by having a guy in the engine room, I believe. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take out his engine, actually. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and take out his weapons. If he escapes, he escapes. Oh, see, I'm tearing him up. Let's go ahead and hit the pilot now. I think if he loses the pilot, he can't jump. I'm making this game look so easy right now. But when the AI shoots at you, they aim for a random spot, from the best I can tell. So they might aim for this room, they might aim for this room, they might aim for whatever, but if they aim for empty rooms, you're going to do pretty good. But they take out like a major system. The last LP I did, I just lost quickly in the first battle. He took out my oxygen, and I had a hull breach and all this random stuff, and it was all on the first battle. So as you can see now, I'm out of missiles, and basically what that means, I can't fight. Well, I can still fight. I have to take out his shields though before I can do any damage. You just gotta wait for your lasers to take out a shield, so it takes a lot longer to do something. Now, I got 72 points to spend. That's actually quite a bit. I can increase my shields. That's going to cost me 50 points, and if I do that, I have to increase my reactor. Yeah, I'm not going to spend anything yet. Okay. Now, a lot of these locations I've already been to. I want to be careful though, not get too far away from this exit, because as you can see, I can only jump to the areas immediately around me, and so I don't want to jump too far away from the exit. This area right here, this zone of control of the enemy fleet, it is advancing. So, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump to the next sector. I don't care. Continue. You see a small station filled with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automation message, blah blah blah. Very expensive. Okay, that repaired my ship. I lost 20 scrap, but I repaired my ship. And now right here, click right here, and I'll jump to the next sector. Now right here, I can pick either the top path or the bottom path, and it looks like you look at the legend here: green civilian, red is hostile, purple's nebula. So I can pick which path I go through. I will go through this bottom path. The Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass. Federation. When you ID is, they won't be as courteous to the rebels. Okay. Alright, so let's look at the map. Just gonna jump there. There are some mineral-rich asteroids here that the Zoltan have left idle, but you've none of the necessary equipment to mine them. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. You get the gist of the game. Looks like something you might want to get is like $10 on Steam. Right now it's 10% off because the game just came out. But this is basically, you just keep doing the same thing over and over and level up your ship. And it's kind of random. You might last one battle, you might last 20 battles, but it's a fun little game. Anyway, it's Grumpy Gamer. We'll see you next time.